Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with all my Kerbals. Kerbal 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... that guy. Run! Run, little Kerbal, run! Anyway, last time we had an epic science mission to Minmus where we gathered, well, science. And found out it's actually really easy to get there and land. Or at least I found it fairly easy to get there and land when I built stuff. So we brought back a whole ton of science, and I'm actually going to get started building something to do with the kethane mod for once. Mining and that sort of thing. So what I need to do is get something to Minmus, because I want to do mining on Minmus, because it looks like that's going to be the easiest thing. That's the farthest planet within Kerbin's sphere of influence, farthest moon rather, and it's probably a good staging point for jumping anywhere else in the solar system. And we can go back to the moon at some point and rescue those guys, whatever. But as you can see, I've got the converter, I've got the drilling unit, and I have the storage tank over here. I've also got the scanner somewhere. Science? There it is. The survey unit. So I have all the things I need to actually mine and obtain it. Obtain kethane, that is. Now what I've also managed to do, as you can see here, I have the docking ports. The regular docking ports, the shielded docking ports. So now using these pieces of technology, I can make my ships upgradable and add on anything else that I need to, once it's in space. Alright, so that's been a bit of a bit of an explanation, but I'm just gonna get started constructing this base, and we'll see where that goes from there. Alright, we have here the KSP Venture. I played with this for quite a while, quite some time, just fiddling around trying to figure out how exactly I wanted to do this. In the end, I've settled on an approach that I'm actually going to build this modularly. So as you can see, there's the center craft here. If you ignore all these engines on the side and all this stuff on the bottom, you just look at the science module with the RCS tanks and the docking ports and all that. this segment right here, plus this one engine block at the bottom, is basically what we're going to have in orbit. And this engine block's objective is to get us to Minmus or whatever. But what we're going to do is we're going to send this thing up into KSP orbit, and then we're going to send up little mining ships. If you saw before, I like made these little things, just sort of attach them on the side as a quick idea. I'm going to take this little model and actually turn it into something. And I'm thinking that these little ships will have like the converters on board and the storage tanks, maybe. Not really sure, but I've put 2 docking ports on here, so I'm going to build this thing as it goes. Oops. I just noticed that I put a wing on in the wrong place. Let's just check that. There we go. Save that again. But yeah, like once we get this into orbit, we'll be able to build this modularly and then send the finished product to Minmus. So this will be a bit of a project, a bit of a several stage item. But as you can see, I've also put some science stuff along with the scanner just in case, because this thing, I'm building it in a way so that, you know, once I bring it to Minmus, maybe I can send it beyond once it's done its work and I can replace it with something else. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this, but it's going to be my first modular ship, so I figured I'd give it an actual name instead of a little weird thing. As you can see, I've done another big mess with my engines. plenty of things going on in the staging. Once again, everything fires all at the beginning, except for these 3 engines in the middle. I've got to figure out, how are there's just random little bits of things sticking out of my ship from how I did this before. It's a good thing I'm finding this stuff before I launch. Just check the other side here. Okay, that's fine. Tracing those fuel lines. Okay, so what's the first thing that's going to fall off on this ship? Well, probably these engines on the side, because it's either going to be these engines on the side or it's going to be these solid boosters, and these things are probably going to run out fairly quickly. So that is this stage. Those ones are probably first, and these are probably second. Okay, that's already that stage there. From there, the next thing that's likely to run out is either going to be these bigger boosters or these outside tanks. Realistically, I think it's going to be these bigger boosters. Let's just find them here. And I say that because, yeah, these engines are feeding into another one, but there's two tanks feeding into the center engine, and the center engine's not feeding anywhere. So these things are going to last, you know, twice as long as, say, one of these engines on the outside. So these ones will be next. Which brings me to this stage. Okay. Then next off should be these engines in the middle here. Aha, yep, those are right. Then we've got the bottom, whoops, these bottom engines right there. Those will probably be the last things that are getting me into space, into stable orbit, and then hopefully by the time I am in stable orbit, these engines are at full fuel. Now, thing is, with this ship, even if these engines are fully depleted by the time I get into orbit, it's as long as I get into orbit, it's fine, because I can refuel this ship now with docking ports. I'll have to perform orbital rendezvous, but that's a whole nother story. It's its own thing. So let's go into the crew. Aha. As you can see, we've got a bunch of available crew. So the captain of this mission, Neelian Kermit, I suppose? Hold on. Where did Bill go? Where is Bill? Astronaut complex. Assigned? What? Oh wait, not Bill. Bob. Bob. I want Bob. Hold on. Let's exit here. Bob might be on the runway. I think Bob's on the runway. Let's see. Bob? Ah! There you are. Clear the launch pad. There's Bob. Bob's going to head up this mission. KSP Venture. So, Bob Kerman is the captain. He will be closely followed by Dillman and Neelian. Now, actually, Neelian, you've successfully done one of our missions, so you're going to head up research. And Kalman's going to take your place as a pilot. You are quite courageous, but you are terribly stupid. Wait a minute, no, you're going to be a pilot. And you're going to head up the research, Landis Kerman, because you're pretty smart and you're quite courageous. You know, I don't know if these sliders have anything to do with anything, but that's fine. And Bob is in the command of the mission. Good job, Bob. Okay. Bob, captain of the USS Venture, is proceeding with launch. This is an exciting moment in Kerbal history. Jebediah is not around to see it. He is busy on the Mun, but he is quite happy there. Oh! I already see. I forgot my... what do you call those? The staging? The thing that... Stabilizers? What the heck do you call those? The stuff that holds your craft up. Whatever. Oh, God! Nope! 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 Not good. Not good. Okay. Let's try this again. Is that good? Is that good? I think that's good. And all the stability enhancers need to be on stage 1. Because we don't want this ship being held down by these things. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this will do it. Yep, there's Bob in the middle. Ah, excellent. We've got all the same crew as before. Are you ready? Are you ready, Bob? Are you ready, Dillman? Are you ready, Neelian? Well, here goes nothing. Okay. Okay. Already, I can see things are shaking like there's no tomorrow. And we're about to run out of liquid fuel in one of our engines. One of our stages, but that's good. This is supposed to happen. And this thing should become more stable as I lose stages. What exploded? Guys, what exploded? Why is there screaming? What are we screaming about, guys? Oh! What is going on? I don't know why things are exploding. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. Oh, we are missing pieces of the ship. Oh. Hello? Let's just... Yep. Okay. So things didn't go as planned. They did not go as planned. I'm not quite sure what happened. Everybody is screaming. I'm sure the people who are in the actual science module down here are also screaming. Are they still in there? It's empty. Oh. Well. That's fine then. We'll just revert the flight back to the vehicle assembly building and make sure we fill the ship with crew.